Hi there, I'm Dan, and today's English lesson is about modals of obligation. Now, there are 4 modals of obligation in English. Must, have to, don't have to, and mustn't. Let's have a look at each one, starting with must. We use must to talk about a strong obligation, something that is necessary or essential. For example, a mother might say to her son, "You must tidy your room." Or someone might think, I must go to the bank this afternoon. We use have to in the same way to talk about strong obligation, something that is necessary or essential. For example, in England, you have to drive your car on the left-hand side of the road. Or in English schools, you have to wear a uniform. We use don't have to talk about something that is not necessary. There is no obligation. For example, at English universities, you don't have to wear a uniform. Or in England, men don't have to join the army. We use mustn't to talk about prohibition, something that is not allowed. For example, when you go to a restaurant in England, you mustn't smoke. Or when you go to a library, you mustn't eat. You mustn't drink in the library. Now, I get a lot of questions from students about modals of obligation, especially the difference between must and have to. So let's look at each example. You must tidy your room. And in England, you have to drive on the left-hand side of the road. Now, the first example, you must tidy your room, talks about a personal obligation. Think about the mother telling this to her son or daughter. You must tidy your room. It is something that the speaker feels is essential or necessary. With the example, in England, you have to drive on the left-hand side, this is also strong obligation, but it's not a personal obligation. It's not something that the speaker feels is necessary or essential. Rather, from the outside, maybe a law, an agreement, a regulation, an order, but it is not personal obligation. So let's have a look at 2 sentences. 1, I must stop smoking. And 2, I have to stop smoking. What is the difference between these 2 sentences? Well, the first sentence talks about personal obligation. It's something that the speaker wants to do. They think it's necessary or essential. The sentence, I have to stop smoking, implies obligation from the outside, maybe an order from the doctor. It's not necessarily something the speaker wants to do. Okay, I hope that helps you with modals of obligation. And if you want to learn more about modal verbs or any other aspect of English, then come and find me on Skype for your free English lesson. My Skype name is Dan the English Teacher. Or you can send me an email at dantheenglishteacher@yahoo.co.uk. And remember, for more information, please visit my website www.onlineenglishttuition.co.uk. Thank you very much, and I look forward to meeting you online very soon.